Hi, this is Dina and welcome back to my channel. And today I have another thrift haul for you. This is from the Presbyterian Presbyterian Church Thrift Store. And this was the second time I went back. That first day I did the shopping video for you guys, where I tried to use my phone and do a thrift with me, which was didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. So then later in the day, after my daughter got off work, we went back and I got a few more items because you just can't see everything you want to see or do when you're filming, which is interesting. So that was quite the experience, and I learned a lot from that. And so what I wanted to do was go over some of the things that I found the second time through the store. And I can't remember if she bought anything or not, but this is the things I bought. So let me start here. I'm going to start with this right here. So the mugs, they had the mugs for I think they were 50 cents a piece or 49 cents a piece, something along the lines like that. And I saw these and I'm like, wow, those are really neat looking. They're kind of like teacups, but they're mugs. And these are Pottery Barn. And I love Pottery Barn stuff. I have some of their furniture and other decor items. Back in the day. Now back in like the early 2000s, I was buying things from Pottery Barn, which I guess now, like my curtains, I guess would be considered almost vintage. They're at that 20-year mark. But I'm not doing anything with those curtains. I'm using them. So anyways, I saw these and I thought, these are such clean lines, and I don't know when they were made. I don't know how to, do the years on these, but I just thought somebody's going to want these. So sometimes I pick up things that aren't vintage because I know a lot of people like clean lines. They don't want the decor, on them. They just want them plain. And I was like, this is a good brand, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pay $1 for these. I'm sure I can sell them for more than what I paid for them. So, flipping for profit, right? So, sometimes I pick up things that I just know I can make a little bit of money on, a little bit of profit on. So, lots of mugs in this. In fact, it's almost all mugs. So, let's show you something that isn't plain. Now, these are more vintage looking. So, I just loved these. I love the pedestals on them. It always reminds me of like an Irish coffee drink or something like that, or like your dessert drinky drink that you would get after dinner, an amaretto coffee, something like that. That these are just perfect. They're coffee mugs. They can also be good for tea or even hot chocolate. Could you imagine putting hot chocolate with like lots of whipped cream and like chocolate shavings on top, or like peppermint in there? That'd be awesome. That's what I think about this time of year. In the summertime, I think more of like teas, like a nice, cold drink in there. But I just love the pedestals on these. There's no markings on the bottom. I don't know who made them. I have to look them up. I don't think I looked them up when I was there, but I know a lot of these pedestal mugs are vintage, so they're from like the 60s, 70s era, and if I'm wrong about that, I'll just, describe them as best I can in the listing, but I'm going to put these up on eBay. But those would be less of the plain because they have the nice blue birds on there, and I don't know what kind of birds they are. Not anything particular with the flowers. Then I saw this mug, and I'm like, that is such a there's something about that. The design on that was just so neat, and I'm like, that's got to be something. Now I only found one. I kept looking to get more of these, but I'm just going to keep my eye out to see about getting more of these. This is a Dansk. It says Dansk Flora. And it says International Designs Limited, Japan. Made in Japan. It's vintage. It's really nice. It's got a little weight to it. Really nice, like pottery type of mug. It's not like a like a sake handleless mug. Although you could put your green tea in it, or you could drink sake out of that if you wanted. But I think it's more or less, you know, like maybe espresso coffee, something small that you would put in that. But I just love that. I'm like, ooh, I just love the lines on that and this design right there. I just thought that was really neat. So I'm holding off on listing this until I can find another one. Unless I can't find any more, then I might put this up in like a live sale. If I can't find a mate to it, I'll just put this up in a live sale because I think it's so neat. It'd be great in decor too. Then I love these type of mugs. These stoneware mugs. This one's like the kind of gray speckleware, and then it's got the blue with the coffee all over it. I love, love, love that. I just think that's so neat. And this one's got, I don't know if that's supposed to, I think it's fake. It's a fake looking crackle, crazing, not crackle, crazing in there. And it doesn't have anything on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure, oh, actually it does. Oh, I'm wrong about that. I just felt that with my finger. It says Japan on it. It's actually raised lettering that I don't think you guys are going to be able to read that, but I can feel it with my finger there. It says Japan, so this is made in Japan. It's vintage. This I would sell as a single. It'd be cool to have two of them, but I would sell that one as a single. I just love that. And that is definitely like fake crazing on the bottom there. It's kind of weird how they did that. I just keep looking at that. Yeah, it's kind of like under the glaze. I'm not sure why they were trying to make it look older than it was, because it's definitely vintage now. Maybe that was the rage back then. So I'm going to show you this plate right here. So I paid $1.25. That's what's great about these thrift stores, is they have really good prices on most of the items. Some of the items they do price pretty high, but on this, in my video, if you go back and watch the shopping video, which I will put a link down below, you will see me bypass this plate multiple times. But when I went back later on with my daughter, I was like, oh, that's really nice. And I kept looking at it when I was making the video, but I didn't pick it up. So I picked it up this time, and it turns out it's Fitz and Floyd. And some Fitz and Floyd sells for very little money, and some Fitz and Floyd sells for a lot of money. This would be one of the lot of money Fitz and Floyd. It says fine china and earthenware, hand decorated. Therefore, no two pieces are exactly alike. Please allow for individual color variation. Laboratory tested, toxic safe, Japan. That's what this little thing back there says. And it looks like it's I don't know my Roman numerals well enough to do that off the top of my head. It's something 15 at the end there, I guess, or 25. Isn't that terrible? I should know that. I'm gonna start looking that up, because I see a lot of things are marked that way with the old Roman numerals, I should say, the Roman numerals. So this dragon plate, I believe it goes for like $25 to $35. So I'm going to put this one up on eBay, and we'll see how that does. We'll see how that does. So, oh, my phone's ringing. So then I saw this little plate. Look at this one. This is just adorable. It's like a little trinket dish, and it has these like really, it's like all greens, and then it's got the purples up here, and these are like purple violets, and like some of them are closed, some of them are open, and one's getting ready to open. But I just love this, and this is it's pottery. It's thin, but it feels like really like almost like an earthenware, I guess is what it feels like. I've paid $1 for it. It only has 3 of the little what do you call them? They're like little cork. These are little cork little feet on the bottom there. And it's just so pretty. Even this side is really pretty. That's what it looks like on that side. And it is signed by the artist. I could not make that out. It looks like BRUMM, or it could be BUIMM at the top there. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I didn't have a chance to look that up to see if that was any artist in particular. I just liked it because of the violets and the green vines. A nice little trinket dish. Be good for display, or you know, if you have it on the dresser and you can put your earrings in it or something. I just thought that was really good. So this was something I was thinking would be good for a live sale. So I'm starting to pick up items that I know I can do up on live sale. So I'm giving you guys previews, and then we'll see how they go when I do a live sale. So let me think. Never mind. We're going to have a live sale, but it's going to be before this video comes out, unless I put this video out sooner than later. I could do that. I could put this video out sooner. So anyways, depending on when this goes out, we're going to have a live sale on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, my daughter and I. It's going to be, what's the date on that? That would be, let me just look to see, get the exact date for you guys. And I'm not sure about time yet, so it'll be the 25th. So November 25th, Wednesday. We're thinking, if it's not at 6 o'clock, we might do it at like 8 o'clock. But that's still up in the air. So just putting out there as possibly being when we do a live sale. If she gets off early that day because it's the day before Thanksgiving, maybe we'll do it earlier in the day. But we'll see. We'll see about that. So then the last mug I have is this one. And paid 50 cents for this. And if you guys are like, hey, wait a sec, that looks really familiar, like the other mug you showed us that my daughter had found, it is. It's identical to the other mug. I knew we had two of these when we were looking at this one. Now it's funny, this one, I mean, it's just slight color variations. Like this is a little darker brown and this is a little lighter brown here. This is a little darker and this one's just a little bit lighter. You can see that on the handles. So I'm so happy. So these are made in Japan. Not quite sure, she took that off, so now I don't know how much we paid for that one or how much she paid for that one. But now we have a pair of these and I love that. I would love to find another one of this one, but we have a pair of these and I think they will sell better as a pair on eBay. Unless somebody wants them for a live sale, then we have two of them and two people can get them, or one person can get both. We'll see. I'm all over the place with all that kind of stuff. It's harder to make the decisions. Sometimes you just make the decisions on the fly when you're in the moment, depending on what's going on with the sale. So that is everything I have from that Presbyterian Thrift Store. Can't wait to get back there. If you like this content, please give me that thumbs up and put any questions or comments down below. And I will see you guys next time. All my selling pages and social media pages are down in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye.